The best of money matters. The big story.
Welcome to The Big Story. I'm Hongbin Jeong. Thailand's political landscape has been thrown into fresh uncertainty following a dramatic move by the Constitutional Court to temporarily suspend Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra from office. Less than a year into her premiership, Paetongtarn now faces the gravest challenge to her leadership yet, as the court reviews a petition accusing her of violating ethical standards. The decision, supported by 7 of the court's 9 judges, stems from allegations surrounding a leaked phone call with former Cambodian leader Hun Sen, a conversation in which she reportedly criticized the Thai military's handling of a border dispute. Petitioners claim this amounts to a breach of ethical conduct, potentially warranting her removal from office. But is this case just about a leaked phone call, or is it about the broader struggle over power and legitimacy in shaping Thailand's future? And how might this legal challenge reshape Thailand's political landscape moving forward? Well, joining us today to delve into this deeper is Purawich Watanasukh, who's a lecturer at Faculty of Political Science at Thammasat University. Hi, Professor. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us, Professor. Well, Professor, Thailand's Constitutional Court has temporarily suspended Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra from office until it rules on a petition seeking her ouster for alleged ethical violations. Was this expected for you? What can we make of the court's decision to suspend the Prime Minister?
After the court accepted the case today, so Paetongtarn will be temporarily suspended from office. That means she cannot work, easily speaking. So the acting Prime Minister will take charge. So the acting Prime Minister is supposed to be Phumtham Wechayachai, Deputy Prime Minister. But in the next few days, just today also, that the cabinet reshuffle just received the royal endorsement in the morning. Okay, and then the afternoon, Paetongtarn was ordered by the court to suspend it temporarily from the office. So in the short term, I think in 1 or 2 months, Thailand will be under acting Prime Minister.
Right.
So, and until the court have the final verdict, which I expect it might take some time, around 1 or 2 months. Mm-hmm. This is the shortest one that I can expect. Yes, this is what happened today.
Right. Well, is this decision a big blow to the Prime Minister's less than 1-year-old government? I mean, what are the implications for the Pheu Thai party as Paetongtarn is now sidelined temporarily?
This is the toughest test for Paetongtarn and Pheu Thai government, definitely, because on one hand, the Paetongtarn government has the external, pressure from Cambodia, and on the other side, her government has only a slim majority in the house. Mm-hmm. So this is the toughest test, and after weeks of tensions between Thailand and Cambodia, and that led to the leak phone call between her and Hun Sen. And that leaked phone call, as you described from the beginning, that it might stir up some sentiment among the people. Particularly, she said, if you want anything, just tell me, I will arrange it for you. And she used the word us. It means she and Hun Sen, and she criticized the military, something like this. And on the day after that conversation was leaked, that led to several petitions that submitted against her, and today's charge is one of them. Right. There will be plenty of charges waiting for her too. So this is the toughest test, and I think Thailand's political landscape will be uncertain in the next few months until this case is resolved.
Right. Well, I want to talk deeper into that phone call here. I mean, as you mentioned, the petition accuses Prime Minister Paetongtarn of breaching constitutional ethical standards based on a leaked June 15th phone call with former Cambodian leader Hun Sen. For some context here, Professor, what happened during the June 15th call between PM Paetongtarn and Hun Sen, and why has it become so controversial?
Let me divide into 2 parts. The first one is before the June 15th. Thailand and Cambodia has a strong tension since late May. And both Thailand and Cambodia, react against each other. And the situation become more tense. And after the JBC meeting in Phnom Penh, okay, things seems to be more east. Like Paetongtarn said, okay, we will improve the relations with Cambodia, and the situation between Thailand and Cambodia border for Thai side. Right now, it is handled by the military. Okay, things seem to be, improved. However, after the Hun Sen, he leaked the phone call, right? Why he leaked it? Because he want to add more pressure against her. Because from Thai side, right, we shut down the checkpoint, and that affect Cambodians. And if you listen to that conversation, Hun Sen negotiate for reopening the checkpoints between Thailand and Cambodia borders. And in that conversation, Paetongtarn said in Thai, that okay, I will arrange it. Just tell me what can I do? Something like this if you translate it into English. Yeah, and from that words, that's why several opposition groups think that this is the problem of the conflict of interest between Shinawatra family and Hun family, right? So after that day, several petitions were submitted to the courts and watchdog agencies. This is the context for everyone.
Right. Thank you so much for that context here. Well, the petition, Professor, was made by 36 senators. So what does this move by the senators tell us about where the political winds are blowing?
In Thailand today, in the Thai parliament, the upper house, the Senate, right now, we call it a blue Senate. That means the majority of the senators, indirectly ally with the Phum Chai Thai party, the party that was just, withdraw from the coalition government. And this is another problem why Phum Chai Thai was pulled out, because the Pheu Thai party wants the interior ministry back from Phum Chai Thai party. So the majority of the Senate right now, they are blue because blue is the color of the symbol and the color of Phum Chai Thai party. So the move by 36 senators can be interpreted, on one side, interpreted as a kind of counterattack from Phum Chai Thai. Right now, it is in the opposition, right? So, and after the leaked phone call, as we discussed, these senators filed a petition to the court, which results in the Constitutional Court decision today.
Makes sense. But is this petition just about the leaked call, Professor, or could it reflect something deeper in Thai politics right now?
I think it is like a broader picture, not just about the negotiation between Thailand and Cambodia border. Why? Because we all know that Shinawatra family and Hun family, they were very close, right? And Thaksin visited Phnom Penh many times. And Hun Sen has a big house, I would say, and a big bedroom for him. After he leaked a phone call, he leaked a photo to that yes, this is the place that Thaksin used to stay. So in the broad picture, it reflects a very complicated conflict of interest between these two big political families between Thailand and Cambodia. And from my point of view, after the call was leaked, I think Thaksin might be very furious about it anyway. And this is from the side of Shinawatra and Hun family. But on the other side, we all see that since Pheu Thai took charge since 2023, there are several groups, that try to bring down the government. These groups are a kind of anti-Thaksin protester since the last decade. They have tried to stir up the sentiment against Thaksin many times, but it doesn't work. But after the leaked phone call, it works right now. The evidence was on the last Saturday in Bangkok, the big gatherings. People felt, right, for kind of anti-Thaksin people or conservative people, they view that this is unacceptable. That's why they showed up last Saturday, and following the court decision today, the key protest leader just in the afternoon said that we will hold another protest in mid-August. And I can predict from now that it will be bigger than last yesterday.
Right. Well, speaking of which, I mean, as you mentioned, we've seen thousands of protesters rally in Bangkok demanding her resignation over the weekend. In fact, her approval rating has plunged to just 9%, down from around 30% 3 months ago. So given the public sentiment surrounding her here, do you see the Prime Minister stepping down instead?
I always say that after the leak phone call incident, Paetongtarn and also Thaksin will not choose to resign or even dissolve the House because Shinawatra has very critical lessons back in 2006 and 2014 that Thaksin dissolved the House, Yingluck dissolved the House and later led to the coup. So they will not choose to resign or even dissolve the House because they fear that the political vacuum will occur. That's why Paetongtarn will definitely not resign. Right. Until today, the Constitutional Court said that her case has been accepted and she has been temporarily suspended. And this is pose another problem too. Okay, you don't resign, you don't dissolve the House, but the cost of staying in office is higher. And today it proved that it will not be the happy ending from my point of view.
I mean, as you mentioned earlier in our conversation as well, Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn, earlier today, she revamped her cabinet. But does this move have any impact now in easing the political crisis that has brought her government to the brink over her handling of a border dispute?
The cabinet reshuffle, we need to understand that this is a kind of the allocation of political rewards for the coalition parties. As I mentioned earlier, that the former second largest coalition party just pulled out from the government, Phum Jai Thai. So right now, the coalition has a slim majority in the House. So Pheu Thai need to gather every single vote possible in the House. And how can they do it? They just reward the ministerial portfolio to the key leader in the minor parties to stick with Pheu Thai, to at least, to continue to be the government. But to me, for now, it doesn't work anymore. And also, it cannot ease the tension between Thailand and Cambodia too.
Right. Well, Paetongtarn is not alone in her troubles with her influential father, Thaksin Shinawatra, the driving force behind her government, facing legal hurdles of his own in 2 different courts this month. How are Thaksin's legal issues complicating things for Paetongtarn's government?
This is also another critical issues that will happen very soon this month. Thaksin right now, for the audience, Thaksin, after he returned to Thailand, he was supposed to serve in jail for his corruption charges, if I'm not mistaken, 8 years, and then it was reduced to 1 year after the royal pardon. And he's supposed to be in jail, right? But on that day, he was hospitalized. Okay, the key case against Thaksin right now is that did he avoid to serve his sentence, right? And right now, just today also that the Supreme Court held up the hearing against his case, which will also pose another trouble to Pheu Thai government too. Right. Also, Thaksin also have another case on the lèse majesté charge. So the fate of Pheu Thai government, I mean, you will see the direction and the possible scenario very soon within this month.
Right. I mean, given Paetongtarn's legal blow as well as Thaksin's legal blow here, could this double legal blow threaten the stability of the government or even lead to calls for early elections?
It is happening now because I think the magic impact after the leaked phone call is that Paetongtarn no longer has the public trust in her leadership.
Right.
And since that day, the call for resignation or even dissolve the House, the House dissolution has been, widely called in the Thai society. But she continued to be the Prime Minister. Even she or other key leader in Pheu Thai government make a decision. I'm not so sure it is timely. Because after the leaked phone call, you should have shown a timely political accountability. But no, you just continue to be the Prime Minister. Okay, there is a slim hope that the House dissolution might pave the way, to ease this political crisis. But it's get back to what we discussed earlier. No matter what, Thai government, Thaksin, Paetongtarn will not choose to resign or dissolve the House. And potentially, until this is the worst scenario, she was disqualified by the court. And then this is how Shinawatra do in politics. So that's why I said that the situation right now in Thailand is very fragile.
Well, Professor, you did mention earlier that the result or the verdict of the petition of her ouster will take about 1 to 2 months here. So what will you be looking out for in the next couple of weeks in regards to this issue?
Depending on the court process. After the court accept the case today, Paetongtarn was asked to write the defense of her charge in writing and submit to the court. And this is how the constitutional court process works. You need to defend your accusation. And then this case is quite different from many previous cases because there is the audio clip, right, posted on the online platform. The case to be proceed is just that this is what my guess. The court will ask Paetongtarn, the clip said like this, what is your defense? This is how it is translated into Thai. And then it might take, compared to other previous cases, 1 or 2 months, as we mentioned earlier, but it is not the exact timing. We don't know. But what we all know is that it takes some time. If I have to mention the Setha case last year that was also disqualified by the Constitutional Court on the same ethical ground that Paetongtarn faced today. Setha faced around more than 2 months until the final verdict was released. So, it depends on the court process. And between at least 2 months, the uncertainty, will gloom in Thai politics for sure.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Professor, for your time and your insights today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was Purawich Watanasukh, who is the lecturer of Faculty of Political Science at Thammasat University. This has been The Big Story with me, Hongbin Jeong.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.